Fucking cheaters. Cheater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and
he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
the windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. They are facing a premier pitcher. I'm talking about one of the elite guys in the league. I want to see if they make little tweaks to how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that nasty breaking ball with 2 strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball to the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup.
Joe Mauer is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
This guy's awesome.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
I might as well cheat then.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he's back in standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box, Jorge Polanco, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Gurriel is over now, and he's got it for round number 2.
Good job, Gurriel.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Miguel.
At the plate, Miguel Sano. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. One-oh count. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth,
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation. He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Twins strand a pair. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score.
Fucking Astros.
Irvin Santana, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Astros. Center fielder, George Springer.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here.
There's the buzzer. There's the trash can.
So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers and draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Oh, here comes loser Bregman, the freaking loser.
Third baseman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing.
Where's my buzzer?
In the big moments.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Turning for second is Altuve. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Time for a ribby. Go for the ribby, man. Go for the ribby. Ribby. 1 out. Yeah, cash him in. Cash Altuve in. Simple. Put the fucking ball in play.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Take a strike.
He reached back.
Doesn't hurt.
Back and Townsend right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Change up. Two-seam fastball. Slider.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes.
Beautiful. 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 Exactly where I wanted it.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Thank you, trash can. Thank you. Thank you to the trash can banging. Fucking right. I can hear the trash can banging. Fastball, fastball. Curveball, curveball. Slider, slider. Change up.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
All right.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
The 0-1 delivery. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Marisnik. Okay. Looking for a way to cash him in. Cash the runner in from second.
Here's Jake Marisnik as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
It's already 3-0.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. 3 runs already home here. Hit out towards second. Dozier has it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. The Astros lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Byron Buxton.
All right.
And a step off. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One and 2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's a ball.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
1, 2, go.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Kepler. All right, Max Kepler, bottom of the order. All right, we got this. We got this, brother.
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat.
Max Kepler.
We'll go high. High.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
All right.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Correa takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting 8th, catcher Chris Jimenez.
1 out. 1 out.
At the plate, Chris Jimenez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit pretty well out to deep left field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. In there, a base hit.
He's safe.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Top left corner.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marisnik is under it. And that's the third out.
Nice.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Carlos Beltran. Lifetime numbers against Irvin.
Cheater.
Santana. He's gone 5 for 13. He's taken him deep one. And the first pitch of the inning here is promptly laced into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
Good hit, though. Perfect. Perfect. Excellent. Josh Reddick. Here we go. Left-hander. Again. All right. Come on, Joshy.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. On to first, and they get the double play.
Center fielder number 4.
Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston. Well, they lead it 3-0.
Like, I don't mean to switch at swing at super pitchers, but
a beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the third inning in this one on MLB Network. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Dozier.
uh, 26 or 28 pitches for Geico. Not bad. Doing well. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the pitch.
Get him.
Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Really deceptive changeup there.
Yeah.
Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He throws him on the fastball there. Brian Dozier becomes the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joe Mauer, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. And the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Sent on the ground out to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Jorge Polanco.
Nice. Good job, Maui.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. There to take it is Reddick, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, third baseman,
Fucking
Miguel
right.
Sano.
He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Alex Bregman 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Baseman, Alex Bregman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve, the reigning batting champion in the American League.
Altuve.
Skied into very shallow right. Kepler is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Whatever.
Now batting, the shortstop.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Santana steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike one.
Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it.
Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hard on the ground toward short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Well, there's a little two-out base hit. Maybe start a little two-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
All right, Gurriel. Come on, Gurriel.
Standing in now, Yulieski Gurriel, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready with the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Correa is on his way home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. One left for Houston. They lead it 3-0.
Didn't mean to do that. Whoops.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Eddie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Had enough of this. See ya.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder number
So with
25.
that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to
Yeah. All right, ready. Bottom right corner.
into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty. One man out. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Now batting,
Max Kepler,
right
the
fielder.
next to grab a bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Excuse me. Excuse me. What the hell is this? It's signs.
No runs,
Double
4
play.
hits,
Come on.
and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Now
The
batting.
best ones have that late
Catcher.
action that just
Chris
darts at the last minute.
Jimenez.
They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Chris Jimenez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Comes set with the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Off speed.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good waste pitch. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick to the track, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
now batting, designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another 0-2 coming. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Astros 3. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll lead things off here in the
Astros. Left fielder, Jake Marisnick.
into the windup and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game. That's a nice job of spoiling that pitch right there. Fastball away with 2 strikes, and to foul it off and get a piece of it, that's a nice job.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Jimenez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. McCann is retired. 2 down now.
Number 15, designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Where's my bullpen? Where's my bullpen? What the fuck is this?
First pitch of the at-bat. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So very nice work. Here's Brian Dozier now.
All right, my bullpen.
Hitting out for the Twins, second baseman.
Dozier, Mauer, Polanco.
Brian Dozier.
What is this? These are not my... Oh, okay. Never mind.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Maybe sit one of these guys down. I'm gonna keep him. Lefty, righty.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
Damn.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Digging in once again, Joe Mauer. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 now to Mauer.
That's a ball.
2-0.
2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a swing by Mauer, but they got him out in front as this is going to find the seats in right, a foul ball. 2-1 to the left-handed hitting Mauer. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keep him off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Twins 2. Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Josh Reddick.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. He'll get it into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
I would have been out if I moved the second. Like, I'm not stupid.
Here's George Springer as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Squared that one up just a little late. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Put the ball in play. Don't swing at stupid pitches.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, shit.
There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike. Runners on first with one down. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Kepler makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Houston leads this one 3-2.
For Minnesota, the third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Shit. Left-handed pitching. For fuck's sake. Wanted to sit him down.
Luke Gregerson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 44, Luke Gregerson.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. For 2 here to start the afternoon.
Rosario.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Here's the pitch. Altuve at second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ground ball in the infield.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. A hit in 2 tries so far. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. In for a strike. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Striding it and once again, Jose Altuve. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Carlos Correa will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Digging in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the first base line. Mauer's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2-3 go the Astros, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Once again, Max Kepler. It's been an 0-for-2 effort.
Kepler.
Set him down. Set up guy. He's good. Keep him in.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Go.
Way out in front.
Bottom of the order.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And there's ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boy, that's a tough two-seamer to hit right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time.
Again.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Chris Jimenez stands in as he looks at ball one here. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it to scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Chris
Designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
Robbie Grossman is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And this is fouled straight back. Ready on 1 and 2. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Trevor May gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Trevor May.
Ready for another shot now. Jake Marisnick. Nope. Hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Astros, number 3, Cameron Maven.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Those are nice, buddy.
Into the box now, Brian McCann. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. To his left, Polanco on to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos. Beltran 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. A windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot here for Carlos Beltran, and it's given the Astros a 4-2 lead.
Insurance run.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. Oh, what a play by Mauer. It's there, and he's out. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this.
Awesome. Awesome.
Cameron Maven will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Here's Brian Dozier now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging.
Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
One more. Change up.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. 1 for 3. One-0 pitch is a splitter in there. 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. So here's Joe Mauer, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Up next,
Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Down low, splitter, down low, go.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Dribbled to the right side. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Into the box, George Springer. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Into the windup and the pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Kepler's on his horse. 1 out.
Third baseman.
And that'll.
Yeah, Derek Fisher. Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. No hit in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Now here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Jose Altuve in his career against this pitcher, and he's gone 3 for 4. He also has 1 home run. windup and the 0-1. Bounced weakly near the plate. That's a foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Astros go down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Evan Gattis is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 11, Evan Gattis.
Here's Miguel. Over 2 with a walk for him so far.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here we go. Ken Giles. Ready?
Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Ken Giles.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Yes.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Reddick is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
4-2 the final score today. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.